Welcome to Lenox Academy Showcase. I'm Michelle Barnes, multi-site director for Pure Elements After School. So many black women throughout history and our personal lives have given us hope and shaped our lives for the future. My mother, who raised me on her own, was the first woman in my life that instilled in me the notion that I can be whatever I want to be. I can be great. She taught me hope, perseverance, and fortitude. As a black woman today, I'm resilient, determined, and the power and strength within me makes me realize there is nothing too hard to achieve. My concept is once I can conceive it, I will achieve it. As we celebrate Women's Month, it gives me the opportunity to look back at my own life and to encourage all of you to do the same. As we recognize and celebrate the women of our personal and professional past that made a difference in our lives, I introduce to you the black woman that I am. I want you to focus on the black woman that you are. Welcome to Lenox Show and enjoy the show. Thank you.
We chose NIA as the theme for our show. And what is NIA? NIA is purpose to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. What does NIA mean to you? What is your purpose?
We have Whitney Houston, Diana Ross,
Ooh,
Diana.
I love that one.
How do you pronounce this? Is it Diane?
Diane Carroll, yes. Ooh, that's nice. And she's wearing a fur, so this is perfect for the season as well. How cute is that? her fro is just phenomenal. Marlene's fro.
We have another Whitney Houston. We have Ella May. And we have Saweetie.
Very nice. Very nice. So as you can see, it does show the diversity somewhat in, of course, obviously the age, but it gives off this fashionable, entertaining slash I'm here type of appearance for our black women.
NIA means purpose.
Maya Angelou. Angelou is an American poet, singer, memorialist, and civil rights activist with a colorful and troubling past highlighted in her most famous autobiography, I Know the Way the Caged Bird Sings. Author Ashley. Ashley's resume includes the Grand Slam title and the title of the first black person selected in the U.S. States Davis Cup and the only black man ever to win the singles title at Wimbledon.
Hi guys. My name is Raven Miller, coming from Lenox Academy. We all know me as Miss Miller. I'm coming to you guys to speak on purpose of Black History Month and Women's History Month. The most important person in my life is my mom. Her name is Janice McPherson, and she is my rock. I can speak on her all day and every day, but what I can always say, she always always has my back in every situation. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, she'll let me know, and I'm here to share that with the world. That she has my back. But she always taught me that others to respect everyone and everyone's feelings. Don't communicate if it's negative, if it's going to damage someone's image. They will always find their way, good or bad. And I always want to bring that to all students. If they're willing to talk, I'm always here to listen. I've always learned that from my mom. That's mom. Would I be here without her? Thank you guys for listening, and I hope there's someone out there that will take my information, my trials and tribulations from what's going on in this world to the future. My appreciation goes to all who's listening. Mom too. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Happy Black History Month and happy month. I'm all ears. Bye.
Important to me because when you have courage, and I don't say that to have courage, also help to act in you and who I love dancing. Dancing is gonna happen to really feel dancing and love it. Courage for me. So why courage is important to me.
Cosmetologists activity. You viewed how much we with a little and a lot of determination.
Ida B. Wells was an American investigative journalist who was determined to expose the truth of American Southern white men who lynched Black people. She was also a civil rights activist.
Hi everybody, how are you? Hope happy Women's History Month. So we were about in our lives, and I think recently, in the last number of years in the public sector, I would say that Michelle Obama is someone that I really admire. I think she stands tall. I think she stands up for what she believes in, and I think that she is really just a class act to follow. But for all my years in the world, the person that's helped guide me and helped listen to everything that I want to talk about and help me kind of process things is my mom. And I asked my mom to come to Google Meets from California. So here she is.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Edelstein's mom. I'm here in California right now and glad to say hi and just say how lovely it is that Miss Edelstein has asked me to join you and to know that she thinks that I have been influential in her life. That's a pretty powerful message to hear from your child.
Another really influential woman is my grandmother. So I'm the only daughter of my grandmother, and she's no longer alive, but she was also a very influential person. We brought a picture of her.
Actually, here's my mom, and I can also say that my mom was an extremely influential person in my life, and it's very nice to know that I've passed on that mother-daughter connection to my daughter. I know her as my daughter. You know her as Miss Edelstein.
So, Mom, thank you for joining us for our Women's History Month. But I hope that all of the girls and women that are seeing this continue to be empowered for success and to continue to strive and reach your goals. I think it's really impactful that we're doing this right after the first female vice president was sworn in. And so that really has shown that you can accomplish anything. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you, and very well done, Miss Edelstein.
My purpose is to one day become a professional dancer and open up my own dance studio where I can also teach children how to dance. What gives me courage is my family, friends, and teachers that always encourage me every day to become successful. The power of knowledge is to always follow your dream even though there will be obstacles and challenges.
The action of NIA is setting goals to benefit the community. And then Ariana's part is
The most impactful black me besides was I remember when on television and she showed at 14. She looked she was asking questions. She room all seeing Cassidy vision at black women television on show reporters interviewing rough those barriers $1 billion but when she first started, and I understand exactly why she is who she is today. And so for Women's History Month, I'd like to thank Oprah Winfrey. She's awesome.
It's in the middle of my head, not the front. Ow! Oh my god, this is hard.
So this is something similar to the other one, but just instead of two.
Forehead.
Okay.
Okay, so that is done. That is done. I'm not even gonna do the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a picture of this to my cousins, and they're gonna ask me for the
Okay, mine came out cute.
Oh my god! People keep saving my pictures. I had two people save some, like, two of my pins on. Actually, 13, like 20 people saved my pins in the past. Gosh, I only
What, from Pinterest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
They're not like my outfit pins. They're just pins that I found on Pinterest. Yeah, they're like my deals and like my stuff.
Well, then yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, I don't. Strangers.
Well, your photos here, right? Your photos aren't.
I have my pins. Pinterest. Hold on.
Yeah. You see Effie? Ooh. This looks cute. I can wear this.
I can't take the picture. I did miss T-Zone, alright.
Hi guys, my name is Kylie, and today I'm going to be talking about how women are important to our society. So first off, they're the birth givers. They produce, they create, they're the givers. So we wouldn't have our society without women. So, yeah. Second off, they're stereotyped as being wives, housewives, and caretakers. These are not good stereotypes, but they're basically showing that people stereotype women as being caring. Like, third off, we're all hardworking. Even though we don't get as much appreciation that we need, every woman is hardworking. Even though we seem not lazy. Women also struggle the most. People don't realize that, but I feel like it should be more recognized.
Women's History Month is a celebration of contributions to history. Women's History Month remind ourselves of women throughout the year, culture, and
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Joe Bryan Jr. I'm here with Pure Elements for the Lenox Academy School. I'm just here to tell a story about a specific woman and the power that in the power and impact that she had on my life. For me, it was my mother. My mother has by far been the most impactful person in my life, woman and man, it doesn't matter. She sacrificed so much for me. She's, the story about how she got here, how she had to come to America from the Caribbean alone, all the challenges she had to endure, going to school by herself, countless hours, even when I was a baby, like college and that stuff, all of these challenges that, it proved to me that, you can overcome anything in your life, no matter what the circumstances are. My mom proved it, that it can happen. My mom is very hard. My mom's very hardworking. She makes sure I get everything I need. She pays for my schooling. She knew I wanted to be a pilot since I was a kid. She said, "All right, Malcolm, listen, I'm going to make sure that you become a pilot." That's how dedicated she is, and she's kept her word for it, for the past 15, 16 years of my life, and now I'm down 2 licenses, and it's all thanks to her. She supported me all the way. I know she's happy for me. I feel the joy that she gets, when I'm telling her how good my flying is, things like that. My mom's very supportive. She talks to me and everything. She just makes sure I have a great life, better than what she had growing up, So to add on, not only is my mom the most important, one of the most important women in my life. I had a bunch of other women, teachers, friends, mothers that became aunts to me because they cared for me. They knew my dreams. They knew who I was. They knew everything about me. Birthdays. Anything come up. They supported me. Things like that. They support me for everything I do, and I'm very thankful for the woman that's in my life.
Hey, what's up, everyone? DJ 45 or Kenyon Smith, DJ instructor of Life of the Party. I'm seeing a lot of ladies stepping up really amazing on social media, just everywhere, going crazy with it, playing all the right stuff, blending and mixing, some scratching, all the technical stuff, not afraid. I'm loving it so much, and I'm starting to notice too that more than 50% of my students are females. The ladies are really killing it, and it's amazing. And I personally feel like the creativity is a little deeper than the boys lately. I'm seeing it, I'm really seeing it. So just keep them coming. Ladies, it's your month. And with March being Women's History Month, I want to point out that I do see you ladies rocking parties, killing it, making everybody have a good time, showing that you can have a good time. You know, it's all about your body language when you're playing them tunes. And, you know, if you don't look like you're having fun, then your party's not going to be a fun party. So you got to focus on that, all right? And I also want to go back in history in the 80s with Salt and Pepper and Spinderella, because these are some of the pioneers to, I want to say DJ as well as hip hop, because they had their DJ who was bringing it and still brings it till this day. They went on to win a Grammy back in '95. So hats off to them. And y'all got history. The ladies have a big part in this music and this art form called DJ. Make sure you guys check out my DJ and production after school program called Life of the Party, where you'll learn about how the music is mixed and how the music's made. I'm Kenyon Smith, aka DJ45, signing off. Let's go, ladies.
Madam C.J. Walker. She was a very influential black woman, and she invented many products and made many products for black people to use for their hair that they couldn't use with straight hair type products.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home.
Ooh, nice.
But this is the one that I thought missed.
Yes, that's right. Black every month. And that is real, that's something that we all should just keep in mind, okay? You know, honestly, if you ask me personally, I believe that a lot of people across the entire world are influenced by black people. They actually like the idea of how we are in entertainment business. They actually like the idea how we are so creative. A lot of us are artists. They like the idea of our skin. Our skin is so pure. Okay, so yes, if we could tell them, listen, it's black every month, then do so. Okay.
Garrett Morgan, Kamala Harris, Amanda Gorman. You have the names, the places, and events. Now rewind the video and do the research.
Yeah, we did that. We did that. We did that. Did that.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the contributions of women, of our Black Americans, and the purpose of why we're here. Before I leave, I'd like to give some shout outs to the people who make all of this possible. Our co-executive directors, Kevin Joseph and Lakai Worrell, thank you for your support. Our DYCD partners, Takesha Baker and Rosa Toro, thank you for your support in answering our phone calls and giving us direction and advice as we provide after-school services daily. Thank you to the Lenox Academy principal, Ms. Nicola Grant, who also answers our calls, gives us room in our school, and support us in our endeavors to bring quality after-school programming to you. To our multi-site director, Michelle Barnes, for being available and for coaching and development, and again, making everything we do possible. Shout out to Mr. Monroe. I don't do the editing. I know nothing about that. Mr. Monroe does the editing, the cutting, the background, the music. He makes the video part of this happen. Thank you so much for taking our calls all hours of the day and night to make these things happen. Thank you, Mr. Monroe. You are greatly appreciated. To all the parents, teachers, students, and friends who joined us today, thank you for being a part of this. Chastity Camacho and Raven Miller, thank you so much for the support you give me during the day and to the support you give our children. And I'm going to give a shout out to the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, whom I never met, but because of her, every little girl out here today believes she has a shot at being Vice President or President